Welcome, and I'm not really feeling good right now because, yeah, as you can tell by some of my recent posts, and especially with my tensions, you can already tell. But I do feel motivated to at least make this random rant video. So basically, who am I ranting on today? Oh boy, let's see who this guy is. So basically, this person here is basically known for doing some stuff about alternate history, and let me tell ya, his stuff can definitely be crazy. Now, his stuff is not really bad, because I will give it that it can be creative, and I do sometimes laugh at it. But, like, it's honestly a bit silly if you ask me. He even comes up with so much ideas, and so much odd ideas, to the point that it's literally questionable where is he even getting this from. Like, I'm not joking. Look at this, as an example.
What would happen if Antarctic Research Station got mad and got every country at once?
Yep, see what I mean? Like, what? Antarctica getting mad, and I want to... Like, barely anybody lives in Antarctica. How can he even get mad anyways? And I'm with this guy right over here. I wonder how he does think about these scenarios. Some can be silly, but, like, some of them are honestly impossible. Like, what?
First thing they would do is recruit the little army they can and start invading their closest neighbor, South Africa.
Okay, you got geography facts wrong. First off, Argentina and Chile are actually the closest countries to Antarctica, not South Africa. And because if you look at the map, you can see how close they are. And look at Argentina and Chile's distance from Antarctica. And look at South Africa's distance from Antarctica. So, yeah, you got it wrong. They will probably be attacking Chile and Argentina first, even though that's literally impossible since, you know, it's Antarctica.
Since they won't be expecting the attack, Antarctica forces would be able to pierce through, but would pretty soon be outnumbered and demolished. South Africa would do a counter-invasion, but something scary would happen. South African troops would start disappearing, and when they would send all of their army.
Yeah, I think the reason why they will probably disappear is because of the fact that, you know, this is Antarctica we're talking about. Literally, look, it has the coldest place on Earth, you know, the South Pole. And, of course, there are literally some dangers there, like either, you know, some wild animals over there.
Something shocking would happen. They would wake up the creatures living in the coldest parts of the Antarctica, who would immediately destroy their whole army. The whole world would go into panic mode, and the United Nations would have to act, sending as many soldiers as they can. With the world uniting, beasts wouldn't be able to hold on and would be pushed back. However, something would always be lurking in the shadow.
Yeah, something that will be lurking that cannot even try to cause the world to end or literally go to war. Okay, but really, this is literally a silly scenario if you ask me. Like, maybe there was actually countries, which I actually did imagine if Antarctica, of course, had its own countries, then it would have been understandable. But, like, this is still literally really crazy if you ask me. And it doesn't stop there. He also comes up with other more silly ideas. And you'll see how crazy they are.
What would happen if Greenland got mad and got every country at once? First thing they would do is recruit as much people as they can and form an attack on Iceland, who wouldn't be expecting this, and would get run over. After
Wow, I'm totally serious. Country with this much people would actually try to invade a country and fully win. Okay, but for real, I don't know how you're literally coming up with these ideas. Like, Greenland only has, like, literally less than 100,000 people. What makes you think that, a country will fully be able to succeed in an invasion of a country with more people? Like, really, how do you expect that?
After getting more territory, they would launch an attack on Norway, but that would be a little bit harder. The Norwegian troops would put up a great battle, but would eventually be defeated.
Okay, I'm gonna do some research on Norway's army. Oh wow, would you look at that? Norway is actually considered to be a powerful country. Okay, but for real, this is absolutely nonsense. And I look at Greenland, and oh wow, Greenland's army is literally a lot more weaker compared to Norway's, I gotta say. And that's definitely crazy. So what makes me think Greenland can literally win over Norway anyways? Especially considering the fact that Norway literally has a lot more people than Greenland anyways. So like, what makes you think that, Greenland will be able to win against Norway?
Their next target would be Ireland, since they would try to get territory from the other side. An invasion would begin, and since Ireland doesn't have a strong army, they would be defeated.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ireland would actually be able to defeat Greenland since, again, more people than Greenland, literally. So even though Ireland's army might not be the strongest in the world, I'm pretty sure Ireland will still have a good chance on defeating Greenland. And that'll definitely be the case anyways.
However, this would force the UK and Sweden to step in and quickly destroy the Greenland forces in Europe. A counter-invasion on Iceland would follow, after which Greenland would have no defense, resulting in them losing this war.
Well, that's definitely the most accurate part of this video, since UK and Sweden are powerful countries anyway, so like, that's pretty expected. But whatever. Anyways, I did of course imagine if this guy here actually stated he made a video if he got himself mad. And he actually did! Like, let me just show you, and it's really silly.
What would happen if I got mad and got every country I want?
Yep, he did that, and I gotta admit that's definitely really funny. But yeah, I could imagine doing something like that to myself if I could imagine if I accidentally got mad and I would basically get every country I want, even though obviously that will of course be bad. But oh well. Anyways, let's see what you would do if you were officially a superpower.
I would choose Germany, quickly taking them and creating my own country.
Wait, so you're gonna choose Germany instead of your own country? Like, in case you're wondering where this guy is from, he's from Serbia. So yeah, I guess I am surprised, but I guess he does want to be a superpower anyways. So I guess it would make sense, but oh well.
I would continue with the Benelux border, taking them all at once and actually winning. Denmark.
Well, Belgium, maybe I can understand how you will be able to defeat them since, you know, Belgium is not super powerful. But like, the Netherlands, on the other hand, is a really powerful country. So I'm pretty sure Netherlands might be able to, of course, have a chance to defeat you and backfire though.
Would be the next target, who would quickly lose.
I wonder if that's really the case or not, technically.
I would attack the Czech Republic, but that would make Slovakia and Poland join this conflict to defend them. My forces would start losing, but with a brilliant military strategy executed by me, Czech Republic would fall, helping my forces finally take all of their territory. I would now have the strength to beat the bigger countries, and would quickly start with Switzerland and Austria, angering the French. They would send their whole army to attack me, but they wouldn't know that I would be expecting this. French army would be shocked and would be pushed back. However, Italians would come to their aid, quickly taking parts of my empire. I would expect this and would position my army perfectly, helping them cut their forces into two and would slowly defeat both.
I wonder if that ever happens in real life, which is definitely not, but like, if it does, which is really possible, of course. I wonder how this guy here would actually try to do this, but whatever. Anyways, I'll go over his videos that where he literally says what if whatever got mad instead. Instead, I'll go over some other possibilities about a country switching places, you know, two countries. Like, this is which is really erotic.
What would happen if the United States and Brazil switched places? With those two switching places, Brazil would now be in a very good position, while US would have some huge problems. United States would be surrounded by many countries that don't like them.
I'm pretty sure the only country that would probably not like the US would be Venezuela. Like, literally. Like, I'm pretty sure all the other countries would definitely get along with the US.
Which would cause them to immediately gear up and prepare for battle. Colombia and Venezuela would be the first two who would attack them, but would underestimate the US and would eventually be defeated.
Pretty sure only Venezuela would attack, but whatever.
Meanwhile, Brazil would have terrible relations with Canada, which would cause both of the countries to declare war on each other.
Okay, let's see. Oh wow, yeah, nah, Canada and Brazil are literally allies, so they would not declare war on each other at all. Like, where are you even getting this information? Like, what made you think that they were enemies?
However, even though their armies would be the nearly same size, Brazilians would fight harder, resulting in them taking Canadian territory. Back in the South America, US would be in huge trouble, since the rest of the South America would declare war on them.
That doesn't even make any sense because US is literally allies with most of them. Like, how is that even possible? Like, what?
But with the mighty US forces fighting hard, they would be able to crush the enemies, seizing the entire continent for themselves. Meanwhile, Brazil would have great relations with both Mexico and Central America, which would, after some time, lead to them uniting.
I'm gonna go over one more video. It's basically what he thinks the world map will literally look like in 500 years, in 2525 technically. But let's see how it will work.
What will the world look like in 500 years? In 2525, the world would be in absolute chaos. United States would take both Canada and Mexico, becoming even more powerful. However,
yeah, really doubt that's gonna happen, but like, whatever. But like, I'm pretty sure that would definitely never happen at all.
With the multi-century war, China would finally be able to beat them, taking control of the entire North America. In Asia...
Okay, that's definitely really messed up for you to say that, like, really. And I know this is supposed to be a prediction, but like, I really thought that's also gonna happen anyways.
Both Russia and China would dominate over the years, taking the entire Asia, except for India. However, Chinese would betray them, easily beating them, and all of their territory. India would be able to fight back and free some of the Asian countries, but since their armies would be around 10 billion each, their fight would be on for hundreds of years.
Yeah, I don't see how China would be able to do that, but like, whatever, I guess. But hey, at least India's definitely gonna fight back and free some of the countries, but still though.
Africa would also become a superpower, as they would become a single country, and one of the strongest in the world too. They would beat every single European country, one by one, and they would become their puppet state, with Italy and France leading them.
Well, hopefully that would help Africa's economy, I guess, but like, hopefully, I guess.
South America would be the only one who would keep their independence, as they would side with the Chinese in their conquest of America and would be their biggest ally.
Yeah, that was definitely really yapping if you ask me. But yeah, that was a really, crazy if you ask me. But oh well. Anyways, I may as well just see if this person here is gonna, of course, get you on with more crazy scenarios. Like, what if the got mad term got mad? Or what if, this video I made on him got mad? Or what if Rex got mad? Yeah, I think you get the point. Like, this guy here will probably come up with the most silly scenarios, I gotta say. But oh well. Let's just see about that. Anyways, that's it, so bye.